All right, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you literally step by step how I went out and made my first $10,000 as a TikTok Shop affiliate. All right, so you guys probably saw my last video where I walked you through, exactly how I went out and made my first $1,000. It was actually like closer to $2,000 in my first month as an affiliate. So this video is going to be more on like actually turning this kind of affiliate side hustle into an actual creator business. As an affiliate, being a TikTok Shop affiliate and just promoting the top trending products, whether it's through videos or live streams, is without a doubt like the best way to kind of tap into the content creator world and start making money on TikTok as fast as possible. But the approach you're gonna use from going from, being just an affiliate is a great way to make like 1 to 3K a month. Because at the end of the day, you're still gonna be on like the content hamster wheel of like, okay, you constantly have to go out, find new products, find new trends in the market, spend a ton of time making videos and doing live streams with no guaranteed income, right? So the way that you have to go about like consistently making money, like above $5,000 a month as an affiliate, is to actually be working directly with brands on a retainer or flat fee basis. All right, so I'm going to show you literally step by step all of the strategies that I have personally used to go out to find brands, exactly what to say to them, kind of how to like structure the deals and stuff like that. So that way you guys can go from just being an affiliate, kind of relying on commissions, to actually, landing retainer deals and kind of building a consistent income with TikTok Shop. So like the video for me, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you're not, welcome back. But, let's get it going here. So for those of you guys who did see my last video, I'll throw it in the description. If you guys haven't watched it, you can go out and check it out. But you saw that the way I made my first $1,000 as an affiliate was just going out and promoting, I actually don't have the product with me, but thought it was right behind me. But it was promoting the 15-day gut cleanse supplement that I'm sure you guys see literally all over TikTok, right? So in the first month, I made right around $1,800 commission, which was just like under $7,000 in sales, which was great, right? Like I was like, wow, I just like basically printed nearly $2,000, having like no TikTok Shop experience when I first came into this. So that was sick. But on the other side of that, I was also like, wow, I just generated this brand $7,000, like literally did 7K in sales. Yes, they paid me that, 1.8K in commissions, but still right around $5,000 in sales that they were able to take home with zero risk on their end, like literally no risk at all. Okay. They just like profited that from me going out, doing all of the work to actually drive those sales. So I was sitting there and I was like, wow, they should like, I should at least be able to get $1,000 a month extra, right? If I'm putting up those kind of numbers, like I should be able to have like a guaranteed amount of income, like a retainer style deal where I can go out and it's like, hey, I'm consistently making videos, doing live streams for you guys. Like, let's try to make this more into like an actual partnership rather than just this like affiliate kind of relying on commission thing, right? Now, the downside to promoting like the top trending brands and the top trending products on TikTok, yes, you're going to get like the virality behind those and people are going to recognize it. It's going to be easier to sell, but it's going to be more difficult to like land retainer style deals with these brands. Because if they're doing like $1 million a week, right, they're going to look at you and be like, all right, well, we don't need to risk any amount of money up front on you to get like a few $1,000s. Even if you're doing like 10, 15K a month for them, if they're doing $1 million a week, like it's probably unlikely that they're going to need you or just feel the need to front like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 for the month, like on a retainer deal for you. But with that being said, all the other brands on TikTok who are not in like the top 50, right, that are doing hundreds of thousands of dollars every single week or even every single month, they have to pay creators on retainer or flat fees to make the videos and do the live streams for them, because there's no incentive for creators to work with them otherwise, right? Like that's the only way they can incentivize creators and control the consistency of like doing daily uploads for them, is if they actually go out and pay them and kind of bring them in-house on their team. So that's what I'm going to show you in this video, is how to actually go out and find all of these brands and like what to say to them, how to reach out to them to get them to be interested in working with you on a retainer basis, okay? Because this is what's going to be able to allow you to earn consistent income from TikTok and actually get above that like $5,000 a month point without having having to just rely on a video going viral or, you know, a brand promoting a video, promoting your live streams, right? Like where you're actually able to work directly with these brands, it's a win-win at the end of the day. So there's really two different ways, at least that I found that have worked well for me, that you can go about doing this. The first way is the quickest by far. It is going to cost a little bit of money, but this is without a doubt like the quickest way to actually scale and kind of get things moving. And then I'll also show you like a free strategy that works really well that I've done to kind of like get your foot in the door with these brands where you can then kind of start to upsell them on like monthly retainer deals for TikTok Shop and all that. All right, so let me just show you exactly how to do this. So where I went out and actually found leads, like actually found businesses in the niche I was working with and got the business owner's emails. Okay, so the software that I use is ListKit. It costs about like $80 per 1,000 leads. So this is where you can go in and actually like buy leads. You can buy emails and contacts from brands in your specific niche where you can get like the CEOs, the presidents, directors, founders, director of marketing, all that stuff. So that's what I did. I went in, I bought thousands of leads. So as you can see, these are all like health and wellness type of brands. And I was emailing, like now I had thousands of businesses that I could reach out to. I had all of their personal emails. So now it's like, okay, I could either go through and like, again, going to cost you a little bit of money up front just to like go out and kind of buy the lead list. But that's like, if you're looking to do it as quick as possible, that's just what you have to do, right? So then from there, instead of going out and just like, obviously this would take forever if I just was like manually writing all these emails one by one to all these business owners. So the cold email sending tool that I use, it helps you automate these emails, is smartlead.ai. Okay, so this is where I came in here. I could attach all of my emails and then import all of those leads. I had like 10 to 12 different emails in there. All those email accounts were sending out 35 emails a day. So I was literally sending hundreds of pitches to these brands every single day. And I'll show you guys exactly, like, I'll just pull up an email flow that I had and I'll show you like what I was saying. So it's like $80 for the leads. The sending tool is, I think it's $90 a month. So you're looking like just under $200 a month to actually like go in and do this. But again, this is what you want to do if you want to send and reach thousands of businesses every single month. And you can also set up like email flows and all that stuff in SmartLead. So what I did was go in and set up a 4-step sequence here. And I'll literally just jump into my account. I'll read you like a sample email. For the most part, like I was basically sending the same pitch to all of them because it's like an automated flow. So I was basically going out and it was just like a very passive approach. Like I was going in and let me just show you. I was going in and okay, so here's like a flow that I had here. So I said, hey, plugged in their name. Not sure if this is something you've considered or even something you need, but I wanted to reach out. Have you thought about getting involved with TikTok Shop? Health and wellness brands are absolutely crushing it right now. Then I went in kind of like a very low-key pitch here. I said, I create content and help brands build out massive affiliate programs on TikTok to help them skyrocket their sales organically. If you're open to discussing this further, just let me know and I'll share some sample videos, okay? So that is the first email that I would send out to them, just as like the first kind of touch point. From there, the only goal with that first email is to like get a response, right? Like you don't want to go out. You could just direct pitch them, but you kind of have to have like you got to make them a very good offer for them to like respond right away and be like, hey, yeah, let's jump on a call, right? So I was just kind of doing this. And what I found is that, you know, TikTok Shop is still so new to where most business owners, like they've heard of it, they've seen it, they know of it, but they don't know like a ton about it, right? It's kind of just like this thing that's working really well for a lot of businesses. And they're like, okay, how do we do this, right? So if they hear like, and that's where I was getting the most positive replies was when I was kind of just like being like, hey, so you guys were like a health and wellness brand. These products absolutely crush it on TikTok Shop. Like, have you guys thought about going in and, you know, building out your own TikTok Shop for your brand? Again, you'll notice that in the email, I didn't for the first email, I didn't even send a portfolio, any videos. What I wanted them to do was then be like, hey, show some interest. Then I would send over a portfolio, which you guys can just build out on card. It's super easy to do. It makes it look like super professional as well. So you can go and highlight like some of your top performing videos or just like any videos that you have. So say they didn't respond. Again, this is a flow that I just had where I can show you guys the whole thing. And again, these are flows you can set up actually in SmartLead. So I wasn't like manually sending any of these follow-ups, right? I just had these like set to like a few days later if they didn't reply. Said, hey, just wanted to follow up with you about that email I sent earlier in the week. I help health and wellness brands build out their TikTok Shop from scratch. Supplements are absolutely crushing it right now. And then I kind of like gave them a little, the top 5 products on all of TikTok right now are supplements. So to kind of, pique their interest or try to pique their interest a little more. And then I said, if this is something that you considered, let me know and I'll send over some samples. Okay. So again, the call to action kind of on the end of both of these emails is just, hey, let me know and I'll send over some sample videos. So put them in a position where they literally have nothing to lose, right? Like if they have any interest at all in TikTok Shop, why wouldn't they look at your samples, right? Like just be like, sure, let's see what else what you've made for brands in the past. So if they didn't respond to that, third email I would send again a few days later, just another touch point. Is TikTok Shop something you've considered? And then the last one, I would go in again a few days later. Hey, is this something you guys would be interested in pursuing? Just let me know either way, right? So just try to get like some form of response out of them. The most replies are going to come from like the first 3. The last one is just like, okay, if they see it, whatever, it doesn't hurt you to send out another email since it's automated. But that's like how I went about going out and finding all the brands, okay, just getting like thousands of leads from ListKit, then going in using Smartly to kind of automate that entire email process. And again, the goal with the emails is they're not just going to like agree to it and send you $1,000 for a month retainer and like, just, start working on the spot. So what you're going to want to do is obviously push them to like a sales call. So you push them to a Zoom meeting where you can go in. For the most part, like if they're in the position where they don't really even know what TikTok Shop is, you can kind of just go in and it's more of like explaining to them like what it is, how other brands are crushing it, like why they need to jump on it right now, just because it's still like in the early stages, right? Like it's still so new. So I'll have some more videos like in the future on like the actual sales process behind this. So subscribe if you guys want to see those. But that's how I would go out and that's how I would find all the businesses. If you guys are doing this, like if you're sending thousands of emails every single month to these business owners, especially with an offer like this, like where TikTok Shop is just so hot right now, where brands need to come onto the platform, like you guys are going to be able to start signing clients way faster than you would think. Okay. Like I'm not saying you're going to land a $1,000 a month retainer client your first day, but like if you're sending 1,000 to 3,000 emails a month, like you're going to start to see like it literally, I think I landed 4 clients in like the first month of sending these consistent emails. So that's where you can go in and actually start to like build relationships with these brands. Because again, if you're just going out and if you're just working as an affiliate, it's a great way to like consistently, especially if you're doing like live streams, which is what we talk about here all the time on the channel. If you do live streams for the top trending products, you're going to be able to make money pretty consistently. Again, it will be capped. And there's also going to be like, again, for me, like in the first month when I was doing lives, I generated $7,000 for a brand. Like they could easily afford to pay me to like run those lives and do that consistently, right? So that's how you can actually make consistent income, how you can just make more money, like just all together. And that's like the process of how you go out and do it. Now, that again it's going to cost you a couple $100 a month to go out and hit those types of numbers. Again, literally all you have to do is close one deal out of all that and you're going to be in the green. But if you're starting with like zero marketing budget at all, what I recommend doing, and I do have another video on the channel, I could throw that in the description as well if you guys want to watch that, but is going on and kind of working your way up the ladder by going on to the Facebook ad library, searching for ads in whatever niche you guys are working in. And then, okay, so now you have a list of a bunch of companies who are actively running ads. Like they're actively spending money on social media. The way that I go in and pitch them is be like, hey, I just saw one of your guys' ads on Instagram. I make video ad creatives for health and wellness brands that they can run as ads or run as organic posts on their socials. Again, kind of the same call to action. It's like, if you guys want to see some of my highest converting ads, like let me know and I'll send over a portfolio. But here is where you can find these brands for free, right? Like it's going to take a little bit of work to kind of go in and like manually email them. But at least that way you're targeting brands that are already spending money. So like, what do they have to lose by checking out your ad creatives? And they're pumping like tons of ad spend behind these ads every single month. Like they're going to want to be testing new creatives and kind of seeing what works best. I would pitch them ads, and even, how like a lot of your retainer deals will start off is just like a 10 video package, whether it's for ads or it's organic videos for like $500, right? That's a great deal, honestly. Like if you guys think that's a lot, you can easily sell videos for well over $100. So if you just give them, it's like, hey, we'll test 10 different ads, do it for $500. Okay. So worst case, you make $500. If they don't like them, okay, whatever. You can kind of just go keep reaching out to other brands. Best case, they work well and they're like, hey, these things work really well. Go in, try to upsell them on some TikTok shop services there where it's like, why don't we just do like 30 videos a month? You know, I'll make the videos, I'll do the lives. We'll do that. And that's where you can charge them like a couple $1,000 for a retainer. Typically I shoot for like, if you're just getting started, like 500 to 1,000 is a pretty good range to charge for like consistent uploads. If you're doing live streams and kind of managing like their whole account, I would shoot for like $1,500 just to try to like, okay, stack up a few clients. Now you're making like a full-time income with just a couple clients that you're consistently working with. So that's how I would go about doing it. Again, that is literally exactly what I did. So it worked for me. If it worked for me, it will work for you guys. Like when you're doing cold outreach, I'm not leveraging like any personal brand that I have during the outreach, right? Like they have no idea who I am. I'm a total stranger. So there's no difference between me sending cold emails and you sending cold emails, right? So that's how you can go in and actually land clients as fast as possible. Again, if you guys are doing it at like that type of volume, you will see results probably much faster than you had anticipated. So hopefully that video helped you guys out. If you do want more help directly from me, I do have a private community on School where I teach literally everything I know about TikTok Shop Affiliate and how to build a full creator business with TikTok Shop. So I'll leave a link to that at the top of the description if you guys want to join. If not, check out all the other videos that I have. Got a bunch of free sauce here on the channel, I like to think. So yeah, like the video for me, subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video. Peace.